What's up, Aquariuses? What is goody? It's your girl Nox here, and we're gonna do a general message for my Aquarius. This includes Aquarius sun, moons, and risings. Cross watchers are also welcome here if you're checking up on your Aquarius baby. But we're gonna tap into the messages today and see what's going on for our Aquariuses over here. So let me see, what deck do I want to use? I want to use the Dreamer Tarot deck. So we're going to go ahead and just get some general messages here and see what Spirit has to say. But before that, let's roll the intro. All right, Aquarius, here we go. We're going to get right into the messages here. So what general messages do you have for our Aquarius, sun, moon, and risings? We got the Strength card in reverse that just came out. We have the Six of Pentacles. And let's see, give me another, give me a few energies. So let's see. So we got the Strength card in reverse, Six of Pentacles, the World upright. We got the Ten of Wands and the Three of Cups. What the fuck? All right. And then we got the Shadow, which is the Death card. But it's in reverse though. Okay, so let me go, give me a moment. I'm gonna go ahead and let my mind do its thing. So you've been overburdened, you've been overworked. It's just like to the point where you're just like ready to give up in a sense, or you just don't have the energy to continue on the path that you're on right now, is what I'm getting. We got the Six of Pentacles here. So that calls for energy to be balanced out, or maybe you're giving too much to another system here, because we have the Ten of Wands here, which signifies overburden, overwhelm, over encumbered, just a lot of tasks on our hands. And then we have the World. So this could probably be a cycle that's closing out with you right now, or you're something that you're ready to step away from, or ready to get away from. With the Death card in reverse though, it's not really going away right now, because there could be some elements of you that could be clinging onto the past, I'm seeing. We also have the Three of Cups here, and the Three of Cups is about like camaraderie, support, and maybe there's ways that you aren't feeling so much supported, but these things are changing right now. So we have the Ten of Wands and the Three of Cups right next to each other. So this could be you're stepping out of an era of being like doing things on your own, being constantly straight up, having a lot of tasks, and like maybe learning to delegate if you're a business owner, or just like learning to just delegate, period, and like leaning on your peers for help. I know that could be hard sometimes, especially when you're alone with like Aquarius. You like to stay in your own lane, you like to do your own things, you don't like to be told what to do, and you also don't want people affecting you. So it's like you're detached, you don't really want to like, so teamwork kind of like but you also want to bring people together, but you also, but with, I already get it with Aquarius, is you kind of want your own, you want to do your own thing as well too, but that's besides the point right now. We're going to focus on what's going on here. So the World is sticking out to me, and the Death card in reverse. So like where the cycle wants to close and wants to wrap up, it's hoping that you learn these lessons, but there still could be some lingering things from the past that are still you're clinging on to, that you're not aware of, that is keeping this cycle from fully closing. But I got you guys. So we're gonna go ahead and just dive right into these things, because it's too soon to tell. It's too soon to tell. But those are just the general energies that I've picked up right now. But let's go ahead and see. All right, so Spirit, why the Strength card in reverse? Mercy. So we got the Nine of Cups right here. So the Nine of Cups is like emotional fulfillment and feeling safe within our emotions, and feeling like we can express ourselves, feeling, it's just like you've come so far. You're looking at how far you've come. You're feeling really good. You like the decisions that you're making, but this is with the Strength card in reverse. So this is something that you've kind of just been weary to, and you're just like, I don't know, man. I don't know. You just like think it's like not in your chart or not in your cards or something like that. But with the Strength in reverse, it's just like a lethargic energy. It's just like, I don't know. It's just like very deflated and like stuffed out. So, let's see. Let me get one more energy to see. So, why the Nine of Cups? Why the Nine of Cups? No, give me a jumper. Nine of Cups. Why? Nine of Cups. Tell me why. Tell me why. Tell me why. Okay, so we have the Tower in reverse. Holy crap, man. All right, what the fuck is going on? Because the last two readings, so I've been having a lot of technical difficulties today, just trying to get these messages out. I had to do a reading for Cancer, recorded that whole thing, didn't work, did it again, got it done. Then I did one for Virgo, and that one only ran for 10 minutes. So I had to go back and do a recap and try to remember all the cards because I cleaned them all up. Now, here, I mean, anyway, that has nothing to do with why the tower showed up, but the tower showed up in each one of these readings, okay? In reverse, more specifically. So this is something like we all like we're going through these cycles like usually with the tower in reverse, it's like the same meaning as a tower upright. It's just like not as intense, or this is something that's like possibly already happened, or it's just like recently like shit has like hit the fan, or shit's about to. So this is something to pay attention to. Like these are things that are gonna change right now. So like that mindset that you're having, and that woe is me is like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna get to like my emotional like satisfaction. I don't know if I'm ever gonna be emotionally fulfilled. You know, people suck. You know, like it's hard, but like I feel like there's gonna be something that it changes that. So let's find out why the tower in reverse. This kind of loaded spirit. Yeah. So we got the King of Cups in reverse and the Star in reverse. So this, Lord. So you could be feeling like really insecure emotionally, like you could be feeling like detached. And in the Star, you know, you're just, it's just not a good energy. It's just like you're not feeling it. You really just rather not think about it, but there's just like there just needs to be a deep replenishment here. There needs to be some kind of balance or some kind of rejuvenation. You know, the Star card, it's not only like a wish fulfillment card, but this is like long overdue healing, like something that needs to happen. So there, like this outstanding energy that you've probably been in, it's time to change, or it's going to change with the Tower card. But that's interesting. So we understand why we're in that energy where we're just like, ah, I don't know, man. You know, what's the point? You know, that energy. What's the point? And we see that it's just like we feel that we're just not going to get our emotional needs met by anybody else, which is a little disappointing because people are working a lot of the, especially right now in this time and age with astrology and where the sky and the planets are. Like this is like it's really touchy. There's some things that are like square with like the moon. The moon is like I forgot the moon was like in Cancer and it squared Mars and Mars was like in or Aries or some shit. Like I don't know. It was just chaotic. And that energy brings like it's really touchy. It's like you're bubbling, you're boiling, like you're about to explode in like one little tap, and you know it's like so a lot of like mental angst and stuff. So people are dealing with a lot of shit emotionally, but at the same time, I feel you. You know, there's a lot of people they're on their journey that aren't working through this, but you will find the people that are. You have to make sure that you hold that space for yourself and hold yourself to that level, you know, so that way you can attract, you know, like-minded beings or be able to recognize them when you come across them. So, so. Also, we got the Four of Pentacles on the bottom. Look how cute that bunny is. Your bunny. I love rabbits. Anyway, so this is time for you to conserve your energy. You may be expending out too much, you may be giving too much, or you're just not focusing on yourself. So you could be like just looking around the world. It's just like, woe is me, the world sucks, people suck, and all this stuff. But it's just like yeah, we can't change that fact. That's gonna be it just depends on how you perceive it or where you are in the time and place and what's in front of you. But there's going to be things that are great we deem as great. There's going to be things that suck. It just depends on you and your life and your decisions and your experiences that kind of shape how you think something is good or bad, if that makes sense. So with the Four of Pentacles here, it is just calling for you to just conserve your energy, really recalibrate and regroup, and see how you can create another action plan here, or see how you can get out of this mental state that you're in, as far as like not feeling motivated to like really get things done, or like really not finding any kind of emotional fulfillment, or like feeling stuck and not knowing how to go about it. So let's see, why the Six of Pentacles? Come on, it made me work today. Oh. Yeah. Okay. So for the Six of Pentacles, we got the Eight of Wands, the Magician, the Ace of Wands in reverse, and the Chariot here. So there could be a call, or there could be some energy that's coming in towards you that is really going to help bring some life into a period of stagnation with the wand, the Ace of Wands in reverse. We got the Chariot and the Eight of Wands. So these are two movement cards right here. So there could be some travel, there could be some give and take, because we got the Six of Pentacles right here. And there could be finding balance between the two, finding things that ignite you, things that excite you, because those things are going to propel you forward is what I'm getting here. So finding a good balance, you know, even whether it be like work life or like your personal time and like family, or you know, just like just overall just organizing your life to make sure that you have time for you. But this is interesting, this is very interesting. I'm still want to get more energies on this, but it just calls to, there's needs to be more balance in here. Like, I don't want to necessarily say need, there just might be balance to this energy, and it's coming towards you, it's coming fast, you know, where you're looking to be supported. But we have the Magician card right here. So, you know, I feel like Spirit's doing a bunch of manipulation right now behind the scenes. So it's like some things that you cannot see right now. That's probably why you're, you know, you're in that Strength card in reverse energy, because it's just something that you just can't fathom right now. And like these things right here could be chalked up to divine timing, unfortunately. And you know, Spirit's working in the background for you when things kind of have to align like perfectly for it to like reach you, and like if not, it just recalibrates, and it's going to take some time because it's also contingent upon you. It's like GPS, and you put you put where you are right now, and you put your destination in, and then like the GPS gives you a whole route to follow to get to that point. You know, sometimes we have traffic jams, we have to take another route, or sometimes we make the wrong turn, but it always adjusts, it always recalibrates, and it always finds another route to get you to your destination. Sometimes it might take a little longer because you decided to turn right, or sometimes you know you shaved off a few minutes because you chose to go straight, you know, or vice versa. It's like that's kind of like how the universe works, and like trying to deliver things to you, but like it has everything set up if you stay on that path. But you already know how life is, and you know that it's hard to really stay on that clear path sometimes, because like life will shake you up a little bit, and you know that's all right. And that's kind of like sometimes why things are delayed, is because we keep taking turns, and you know, and it's not necessarily your fault. Like, you know, like I'm not saying like don't take turns, because that's like part of the journey. That's how you learn, that's how you grow, that's how you get more skills, that's how you find out things you never even thought of, or even put yourself in another time that you never thought that you would even cross, because you decided to take a random turn or something, or you just were forced to. Who knows? You know, from my understanding and how divine timing works, I kind of associate it with a GPS system, if that makes sense. So like just be aware of that, and like, you know, don't get so mad and like when you hear divine timing, because I know I did as well too. But when Spirit gave me that download, I was like, oh, that makes so much more sense. So like now I'm in a state now where I'm just kind of chilling. I'm kind of just chilling now, and I'm not, you know, trying to worry about the how and the when, and I'm just gonna trust and know that like I'm on my right path. I'm following the route that the GPS has let out for me, you know, and I know I'm always eventually I'm still gonna get there. And that is a thing that has really like given me that peace with like trying to like know the how and when and stuff like that, is like knowing that I am going to get to my destination. I already put the coordinates in, I've already set the GPS. Now it's the Spirit's job to just continue to guide me, and if I step off, it redirects, you know. And it's okay if it steps off, because again, like I said before, there's opportunity for like new opportunities to show up in your life, or like more options, you know, instead of just like stay on the tried and true all the time. So it's not necessarily a bad thing. Detour is not a bad thing, but there's a lot of energy coming towards you. Wait, was that Chariot in reverse? It was. Oh my God, I read that wrong. I'm so sorry. Okay, so we have two opposing energies here. So this is where that Six of Pentacles and the that balance is coming in. There we go. Okay, so there's a lot of pull and push. So you're still fighting the that Ace of Wands in reverse energy. It's just like just not feeling confident, not feeling yourself. It's just like not really seeing the bigger picture. It's kind of just like, woe is me. What's the point of anything? You know, you just kind of feel like watered down and deflated at this point. It's like damn near hopeless in a sense, but I don't want to like take it that far if that's it. But like it's just the energy is just you know, and there's things that are going to be balanced with that. That kind of coincides with the Tower and the Star in reverse here as well too. Okay, yeah, because I read that wrong. Sorry. My bad. Anyway, anyway. Let me take a sip of my tea real quick. Okay, so let's see what's up with the world. Why the world? So we got the Mystic of Wands. Spirit, you really be. I'm getting better at reading all these combinations though. So at first I used to be like, no reversals. And then like Spirit would like dump out 5 cards and I would put it back and I'd be like, no. But now I'm like, you know what? I can do it because you keep making me feel like I can. So clarified in the world, we got the Mystic of Wands, which is the Queen of Wands, the Death card, the Ancestor, which is the Hierophant in reverse, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, the Four of Swords in reverse, and the Nine of Swords in reverse. Again, this is like, yeah, like the situation that you're in is really up to the divine timing. Like this is out of your hands at this point. So it's like I'm pretty sure you feel that as well, because like that explains the hopelessness and like just feeling like nothing is gonna work out, or like you don't know where to go, what direction to take. You just kind of feel deflated. So we got the Mystic of Wands here, which is the Queen of Wands, and you're stepping into your power. You're stepping into your passion. You feel very confident about yourself, and then like everything that you do you have passion for, but it's like you want to reunite that spark, and that's coming here with the world. That's coming here. We have the World and the Death card, so like this is a closing of a cycle here. Like we're saying bye-bye to like this lame limp energy that you've been in. We're saying goodbye to these things because you've been in a state where you just haven't been learning, and you haven't been able to see it. So like this could just be beyond you, and this is probably why we have the Hierophant in reverse here, because you just don't see it. Sometimes like the Hierophant in reverse can be stubborn or like unwilling to learn, but also it could just be like you just don't fucking see it, and that's what's like frustrating you because you just don't see the bigger picture. Then we got the Ace of Pentacles here. So like this is kind of rocking your foundations right now. You really want to like build something for yourself, but you just like you're in this stuck energy. You don't know where to go. But it's like rest assured, Spirit is doing something right now. They're doing something in the background. And we got the Four of Swords and the Nine of Swords both in reverse here. So you're stepping out of a stagnant energy. Like you're stepping out of anxiety and worry. You're still working on resting. You're still working on reflecting. I know you're still probably trying to, make some other shit happen right now, but it's time to rest. It's time to just relax and really just trust the universe. And like that's something that's extremely hard sometimes. It's really hard to really just like hold that space and hold that faith, and not knowing what's going to happen when or where, which is like something that like our mind needs to have to like create these like foundational like art mental archetypes in our mind, or like landscape in our mind, for us to be like, okay, all right, this is gonna happen here, here, here. All right, I'm cool. And then you find safety in that. But like, like when you're in safety, there's no growth. So this is why Spirit's just like pushing you out of your comfort zone, and like seeing how you react and seeing how you adapt, and then you change, because that's the ultimate thing. Spirit wants you to change so that way it can actually like make changes for you. Because if you're doing the same thing over and over again, you're gonna get the same results, you're gonna feel the same way, and then you're gonna start noticing these cycles happen all over again. And it's like, you don't want that. You don't want that. You clearly want to step out of it, because I see this with the Strength card here. We got the Tower, we got the Nine of Cups. You really want to feel emotionally fulfilled, and you want to step into that energy, but it takes some reckoning. It takes some leaving things behind. It takes some changes that you have to make in order for this to happen. You have to sacrifice something. You have to sacrifice something. You have to let go of something to make room for something else, which is what we got the Ten of Swords right here. So you're holding on to a bunch of shit right now, my dude. You're holding on to a bunch of shit, and it's time to let these things go. But rest assured, the World here, we got the World and the Death card here. So this shit is wrapping up. So it's like, be gentle with yourself, be kind to yourself, because these things are going to be ending soon. And we also have the 10, or not the 10, but the Three of Cups right here. So there's support that is coming in to help you through and navigate through these energies. Like you have to just be open to it. You don't have to do all these things by yourself, or also just be open to it, open to more people coming in and helping you, or allowing them to assist you in your life. Especially like, it's not nothing like on you. It's not gonna, people aren't gonna like look down at you. Some people, just be mindful. But the people that generally want to help you, like I feel like you can sense that. And there are going to be people out there, there might be people coming in, but I'm going to clarify and check more and see what's up with this, and see what we got coming in, but like also like what the hell are we holding on to? So let's see what this Ten of Wands is. So all right, Spirit, talk to me. Why the Ten of Wands? Why the Ten of Wands? Those cards almost landed in my candle. We got the Fool, so it's new beginning. So we'll hold on. Let me get these damn cards. Dang, Spirit. Ouch. Y'all heard my knee snap. All right, so we got the Three of Swords. Oh, my Lanta. The Mystic of Swords is the Queen of Swords. The two, wait, is this upright or reverse? Two of Swords upright. Is this upright or reverse? And the Eight of Pentacles upright. Huh. Whoo. Okay, my Aquariuses. It's time to let go of the heartbreak. It's time to sharpen our swords. Our sword is our intuition. Our sword is our discernment. It's time to sharpen these things up so that way we don't repeat cycles and we don't put ourselves in situations that cause heartbreak, whether it be family, friends, romantic or platonic relationships. Listen, it's time to sharpen the swords up. It's time to really trim the fat and get down to the nitty gritty, not only with the people around you, but with yourself. Okay, this has had you at an indecision here. You've been caught up. Two of Swords is stalemate, unable to decide or not willing to decide, or like willing to just like stay in some state for a long period of time. And then we also have the Eight of Pentacles here. This is like building towards mastery. This is mastery. This is like growth right here. So it's a lot of like conflicting energies here. But it's time to tighten up. It's time to apply some logic. It's time to see the things that are burdening you, which has a lot to do with this heartbreak here. You know, not willing to go back and look at these things, because this is very similar to the other readings I did with Cancer and Virgo. If you are also, you have Cancer and Virgo in your chart, I highly suggest that you go back and watch these videos as well too. So it's just a matter of just like, you know, taking steps and loving yourself and like really learning in the ways in which you've experienced this, and like going back and looking at all those hurtful, painful moments, but not to like relive them, but to learn from them and to see like where you could have had a more of a boundary, or this is where you should have let go, or not should have, or you could have let go of this relationship because, you know, they demonstrated that they do not care, they're not willing to reciprocate the ways that you need to reciprocate. You know, sometimes we turn a blind eye to it just for the sake of just being in a relationship because we have this huge fear of abandonment and we just do not want to be alone, so we do the most. But at the same time, then we play victim to the shit. I know, I'm not calling you, I'm speaking to myself here too. So it's one of those things, man. It's one of those things where we have to like really just drop the weight and drop the burden and just know like these past relationships, these past heartbreaks, like you just got to charge it to the game. You seriously just got to charge it to the game. Like, it's happened. I'm sorry. I know it was painful, but you know, living in that fear and like, you know, always like with it, and like with any kind of love, or like you shut yourself off from so much. And I'm speaking from experience too, because like I isolate. Like when things ain't cool, I'll just boop, everybody get ghosted, and I'm just in my own little world, and then I'll resurface, and then I'm like, because I'm feeling lonely, and then I like realize that when I went into my isolation without communicating with people, I've like burned bridges with people, or I've like, you know, lost friendships because I've just like gone off the wall because I just need time to just, you know, that's how I protect myself. And that's an example of like how I can see these things now and I'm working towards them, you know, because that put me in a heartbreak because I've lost friendships because of me completely isolating, especially the people that actually cared about me. But this also is, that's here, there. I'm not going to get too much into my story, but that was just an example. So it's just like you're just lightening the load, and you're building towards this. You're working on this. You're like working on mastering your emotions. You're mastering, no, actually you're not mastering your emotion. You're mastering your discernment. So like all this heartbreak, all these things you've received, like it's for a reason. It's just to sharpen your intuition. So that way when going forward, you won't step into these same cycles again. You'll be able to recognize them ahead of time, or before you actually get too deep into it, or you just recognize it for what it is. And it's just like, it's no tea or no shade. It's just like, I see it that's just not going to work for me. So it's just like a no. And like, you don't have to be rude about it. You don't have to be like mean or anything, but it's just like, now you know what works for you and what doesn't. Yeah. All right. So let's see what's up with this three of swords here. And then we also have the fool in the bottom. So like this is an opportunity here to for new beginnings, you know? And then we have two people here. So like this could just this is oh my god, this is so symbolic here. So like I don't know if you can see that, but you see like it's happy and sad. So this is the energy that you've been in. Like you want to be happy, you want to feel emotional to feel because we have the nine of cups right there, but you're also like I don't know. I really want to trust these things, but I don't just don't know if they're gonna work out for me because as history, if we continue to pull off of history, yes. But we're trying to step into a new beginning, and spirit wants you to know to to drop these burdens, to let go of these, and allow yourself to see another timeline for yourself. Allow yourself to see another reality and start stepping towards that instead of staying in this gloom and doom, isolated, or no one's going to understand me kind of energy, you know, because you're not putting yourself out there. You got to put yourself out there, but you have to heal first so that way you're strong enough too, and your foundations are strong. So if the wind does blow, you're not getting knocked around too much. So let's find out what this three of cups is all about. So why the three of cups, spirit? Why the three of cups? Thank you. So we have the seeker of wands, the ace of swords, and the ace of swords in reverse. The seeker was the knight of wands. It's the knight of wands and the ace of swords with the ace of cups on the bottom here. Interesting. Hmm. So this honestly, you may have a little bit of this. I'm feeling this energy now, like that energy of detachment, not trusting people, because you have experienced a lot of heartbreak and you find peace in your solitude. And you know, hearing about like getting support from people kind of makes you cringe. It kind of is like, you know, because you've been burned so many times. You know, but this is calling for you to put this love into yourself and fill your own cup up and give your own energy, you know. And when you do that, you're able to stand, like you have foundations to stand on. So like if shit changes, like you're still rocking, you're still good, you're still solid. But this has had you like you're kind of like you're like confused about it. It doesn't really like resonate with you. But like this is like something that you deep down truly want, but it's just really hard to trust because of the history. And this is why we have to let these burdens go, so that way you can step into a new version. You can step into a new reality where you are loved and appreciated and supported. And there are people out there that are waiting to do those things. They're looking for people just like you know, and like they're gonna love the shit out of you, you know. But if you're like locking yourself in a dungeon and you just like tell people like you know, so it's like take care of yourself, fill your cup up, get this cup up here, because right now you got everything leaking out right now. Look at it, just gone, like just spilling all over the floor. You're like, you have to figure out how to patch yourself up, seal those leaks, know where the leaks are coming from. So that way, when you go back out into the world, you're not gonna get rocked again like you did before, because you've refortified, you've sealed up the leaks, and like now it's like it's better than ever. You know, you're more sturdier than ever. You know, you just didn't go back there and just try to patch it up real quick. You know, and then like 2 seconds later, you got more leaks coming out. You've actually just sat back and really looked at it, assessed the damages, plugged up what you could plug up, and then like found a new structure to build whatever the hell I've just like been describing up. But you get what I mean though, right? I hope you do. Let me know in the comments. But I'm telling you, it's time to drop the burdens. It's time to stop holding on to the past pains and hurts. You know, if we truly believe those things are gonna happen to us, we're gonna find a way. Your freaking mind is gonna find a fucking way, and I'm telling you right now. So it's like either way, I mean, this still isn't up to you. It's gonna happen. Like this could be tied up with the planetary alignments. This could be tied up with the aspects that are going on right now. It's really harsh aspects, and there's also like expansive, loving energy as well too, because we got a lot of planets that shifted into Aquarius right now. Woo-woo. So it's a lot of teamwork, a lot of camaraderie, but this can also be a pain point for you. This could be a pain point because you've been burned a lot in the past. So you got some work to do, Aquarius. You got some work to do. And but also just be gentle with yourself, and also just like allow it to play out, because a lot of these things aren't like, they aren't up to you. And like, and I know you've probably been doing a lot of work, and you've probably been doing like trying a lot, or I mean, you just don't know how to go about it. But this is a time for you to really just like put that energy back into yourself and worry less about the external world and focus more about your internal world, and like patching that up, and really solidifying that before you step back out in the world again, you know, because right now you're still leaking, you're still hurting, you know, you're still overwhelmed with this past heartbreak and past betrayals that have been going on in your life, that it's like it's really taking a toll on you, and it's hard for you to even like appreciate or like, you know, acknowledge love, and you know, seeing that you are worthy of love, and these things are, is possible for you. I get it. I know it's really hard to fight with the past on that, especially when that's been like instilled in you as a child. So again, I say take it easy on yourself, be gentle with yourself, and take it day by day. Like, don't worry about the how, don't worry about the end, just take it day by day. And then one day you're going to look up, you're going to look back, and you're going to see how far you came, because you just decided to stay present with yourself in each moment. And that is where the healing is. So I was gonna pull some I was gonna pull some like some cards for advice, but spirit already got me. It already came out. So okay, my Aquariuses, I love you. Much fucking love. Like it's lit to be Aquarius. Let me tell you that. We're just awesome ass people, but we also have our things as well too. So we have to, you know, work on them. Really take the time, because you know everyone else around you knows you're great, but do you know you're great? Time to work on that, okay? And you're deserving of love, and people will honor and respect you as long as you hold that space to honor and respect and love yourself, okay? That's all I got for today. Let me know in the comments if this is helpful. Please like, share, follow, and subscribe. That really helps my channel out a bunch. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.